What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Rabid here. And as a crypto miner, one of our most favorite algorithms and coins, Dogecoin, could soon be getting a major boost. Which originally, this coin just started off as a joke, and things have been moving along nicely. It's been pretty much one of the most stable coins other than Bitcoin for crypto miners. And now major things are happening on the network that could make this price actually explode. That's crazy. I'm even saying that because usually I don't talk about coin prices. Remember, and everything is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. But big things are going to be happening on Dogecoin soon. All right, so take a look at this title here. Dogecoin could soon verify zkproofs natively. So that's pretty big because, as we know, we have other coins like Ironfish and I think a Leo, and there's some other things that's doing the zkproof thing here. But another major thing because of this is it's possibly going to open up the floodgates for smart contracts as well as DeFi and other things being built and used on Dogecoin, which is pretty insane if you think about it, because originally, Dogecoin never really had anything going for it. It's a massive community. People love it, but that's all it really had. It was a meme coin with no use case other than peer-to-peer. And some people are actually, that's a lie. There is actually more use case on Dogecoin than most of the cryptos out there because vendors do accept this coin. And that is a major use case. So that was a lie. There's a major use case for this, but this could open up the floodgates for even larger use cases, which could make crypto mining amazing for this coin. But it could also make it bad because then we'll have all the huge guys jumping into Doge and script mining, blowing up that hash rate like we see with Kaspa with Mara. And then obviously if Bitcoin people get into it, we'll see a lot of people like Mara and Hut 8 and stuff like that pretty much destroying the hash rate and taking all our Doge and possibly just selling it for Bitcoin. We'll see what happens moving forward, but right now, this looks good for us. Let's continue on. And if you are looking for any ASIC miners to gear up for this possible transition, check them links down in the description, guys, as well as discount codes. So anyway, developers aim to transform an unused part of the script system into a tool that can verify cryptographic proofs, starting with Gross16, a specific type of proof widely used in ZK systems and allowing for future upgrades. What to know? Dogecoin's Doge OS team has proposed a new opcode to enable native verification of zero-knowledge proofs, enhancing the network's capabilities. The upgrade aims to support advanced applications like rollups and smart contracts while maintaining Dogecoin's speed and simplicity. The proposal includes strict limits on proof verification to prevent validation delays, with institutional interest in Dogecoin growing. This is the interesting part right here. As institutions get into it, we're going to start to see the large mining farms possibly get into it as well. If you're a Dogecoin holder, this may be awesome. If you're a Dogecoin miner, we are probably going to start to see profitability drop depending on the price and how many large farms start dipping their toes into it. Dogecoin may have started as a joke, but this upgrade isn't one. Doge OS, the app layer developed by the My Doge Wallet team, has submitted a formal proposal to Dogecoin Core that introduces a new opcode that would enable the network to verify zero-knowledge proofs, ZKP, natively. Developers aim to transform an unused part of the script system into a tool. We kind of heard that. This would enable Dogecoin to support more advanced off-chain applications such as rollups and smart contracts while maintaining the main chain speed and simplicity. The approach is modular by design, as proof systems are mode selectable and opcode behavior is strictly opt-in. If the proof verifies the script protocols, if not, it fails. Old nodes remain compatible, treating the opcode as a no-op. No surprise forks, no VM bloat. So there's like no forks or anything going on here either, which is making things super, super easy for normal users. The OP check ZKP proposal marks a major technical step forward for Dogecoin, the Doge OS team wrote in the proposal. It expands the proof of work blockchain from a basic payment system into a platform capable of supporting DeFi, gaming, and other variable on-chain applications. Ethereum, are you taking a look at this? Oh, look at that, what it has next. Unlike Ethereum's VM-heavy model, Dogecoin's vision is minimal and pragmatic. Computation stays off-chain. Dogecoin just checks the receipts. Dogecoin's gaining the ability to integrate with ZK Layer 2s is the kind of interoperability we need to build ecosystem utility, said Tim Stebbing, director of Dogecoin Foundation. It allows the Layer 1 to focus on being the fastest, best, most fun blockchain and means exchange for all humanity. Doge OS also stated that it was developing an EVM-compatible zkVM, a virtual machine that will enable Ethereum native applications to run directly on Dogecoin infrastructure. Still, none of this comes without trade-offs. Verifying a GROS16 proof takes 10 to 20 milliseconds, and you can't cram hundreds of proofs into a 1 megabyte block without running into validation delays. That's why the proposal includes strict limits of 1 ZKP per script, 5 per block at least for the start. The move comes as institutional interest in Doge riles up in recent weeks, with firms like BitOregon securing up to $500 million in funding to build a Dogecoin treasury. That's pretty insane, guys. Things are happening on Dogecoin, and I absolutely love Dogecoin, especially as a miner. Dogecoin pays us a pretty good amount of money depending on the network hash rate and stuff. The Antminer L9s are insane when it comes to that, and they're still profitable at residential prices. So again, guys, links in the description if you're looking for these miners. And if you are a Dogecoin holder, what do you feel about Dogecoin moving forward? Again, I pointed it out, guys, that this could be good and bad. Bad for residential miners is if the price really starts spiking, we're going to see Mara and Hut 8 and all those other large Bitcoin farms start pushing into Dogecoin, driving up that hash rate and pushing us little guys out. But at the same time, we're hodling the Doge that we currently have. We could see major gains moving forward, and we won't really care at that point. But again, it all depends where you're sitting in terms of bags and what you got with miners, or maybe you're gearing up to mine this, and we have a little bit of time. But we have no idea how this is going to play out. And remember, it is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. But give me your thoughts down below. Could this push Dogecoin to, over $1, over $2? Could things get pretty insane and Dogecoin become a massive coin? Dogecoin is already a massive coin in the crypto world, and it looks like it's going to get bigger. I'll see you on the next one. Rabid out.